Well, good morning. Wanted to do a video real quick in reference to the reopening of the church. And you probably received a calling post saying that we would be reopening the church next Sunday. That is June 14th, next Sunday. And we're going to start slowly with the reopening process. We will only be reopening services for Sunday morning right now. So beginning next Sunday, June 14th, on Sunday morning at 11 a.m., we will start back with our Sunday morning service. Again, that will be the only service for several weeks, and then as we see how that goes, we will add the other services back in eventually. When you get here at the church, whether you come to the handicap ramp or through the front door, there will be greeters at both doors. Those greeters will be wearing cloth masks, and some of them at their discretion may or may not be wearing gloves. We will leave the doors either propped open or the greeters will open the doors for you, and that will be so until the service starts. Then once the service starts, the doors will be closed. Once you come inside the foyers, hand sanitizer will be available on the tables at both doors, and so you will be able to use that if you want to use it. We're also asking that you wear a mask when you come in. If you don't have a mask, that's okay. You come on to church anyway. We have some masks. They will be in these little plastic bags, and so you'll be able to get one of those, and then you will have a mask, and you can take it with you when you leave. That is your mask to keep. We also, if you have small children, we have some for children as well. We have a few of those, and so you come on, bring the children, and we'll make those masks available to them as well. We're going to ask that when you come in that you wear a mask or get one of these masks and put on, and wear that just while you're moving. So as you move to a seat and sit down, then you can remove the mask, and then once you get up to either leave at the end of the service, or if you need to get up and use the restroom during that time, we ask that you would put the mask on. In other words, just wear the mask while you're moving about, but once you're in the pew, that mask can be removed for the duration of the service. Also, when you come in to either entrance in the foyer, there will be a plastic bag that will have an offering envelope. It will have the attendance and prayer card, and it also have a little golf pencil in there. And so again, you take one of these bags, and you can put your offering in the envelope, fill out the registration, attendance, and the prayer request. And then we have offering boxes at both entrances again for you to drop it in. We will not be taking up offering, so you can fill it out and then take and drop it in one of those that before the service starts or at the end of the service, again, as long as we don't have people congregating in those areas. The boxes, one is located again at the ramp door just inside the foyer there, near the baptistry door, and the second box is located in the sanctuary. If you come in the front door, it'll be just to your right on the wall inside the sanctuary, and so you drop those in. We will make somewhere a basket or some container available. If you want to drop that pencil in that container, you can do so. They will be sterilized and reused, or you can take that pencil with you to use again, or you can just throw it away. Whatever you're most comfortable doing, we want you to do that, okay? Also, when you come into the sanctuary, you'll notice that there will be pews that will be taped off with blue painter's tape. And so that is to meet the requirement for social distancing. Also, the pews, if you'll notice, there is when you come in, about midway of the pew, there is a support. That support is approximately 5.5 to 5 3/4 inches from, or 5 foot 3/4 inches from each side of the pew. So if there are a couple of individuals that come in, one can sit on one side of that pew and one on the other, or a couple on one side and a couple on the other. I think that will help us to maintain that distance. The pew behind them will be taped off. It will not be used. The next pew will be open. And so if you have a large family, then of course you will take up one pew. If we for some reason fill all the pews up, we have the pew to my left available over here where I normally sit. We will also open up the choir loft, and we will practice this same social distancing. And so just keep that in mind when you come in. You may not get to sit in the seats you normally sit in, but we apologize for that inconvenience. And as I've said before, we don't have assigned seats anyway. And once all of this clears up, when and if it does, then we will get back to our normal seating. Again, once you have been seated, your mask can be removed for the duration of the service. There will be no children's church. There will be no nursery for right now, though the nursery will be available for changing. If you have a child or an infant that needs a diaper change, of course, you'll be able to use the nursery for that. We also have changing tables in the 2 bathrooms in the front foyer that you can use. But again, there'll be no children's church. There'll be no nursery. We will make crayons and little scratch pads and things available for the children to be able to use. This coming Sunday when we reopen, this is going to be new for all of us. And so we're going to see how things go, and we will adjust accordingly. This video is going to be posted on YouTube. A link will be posted on Facebook, and links will be sent out to those that aren't on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook or YouTube, and I'll make that announcement again in a calling post, then you can get in touch with me and I will provide the information to you. We look forward to worshiping with all of you here again. Be patient as we make these adjustments that we need to make, because most importantly, we want to keep everyone safe as we worship our Lord. May God bless you. Have a blessed day. Look forward to seeing you next Sunday.